A tech firm that provides cloud communications in emerging markets and also makes such communication between businesses more reliable. Knowlarity provides a suite of hosted products to help businesses improve their productivity. Krishnan joining us today, the COO. Krishnan, thanks for being with us. Tell us a little bit more about the company and what it does exactly. I mean, we understand, that cloud is really the way to go going forward, but how best can businesses take advantage of this?
Sure, Abha, thank you first for having me on the show. Knowlarity is about a 6-year-old company. We are offering intelligent telephone business solutions to a whole range of businesses, small, medium, and large. We take something as simple as a phone call and actually make it far more useful and intelligent for our business customers. Typically, if you look at businesses before using Knowlarity, would be receiving their calls on a landline or a mobile phone. But what we do is we take that, and when we route it through the Knowlarity software solution, we are able to provide better tracking to our business customers. They are able to manage the call flow better. They're able to play a professionally recorded IVR. They're able to monitor the call volume, let's say at the end of the day, get daily productivity reports and so on. So there's a whole range of productivity tools that we offer to small and medium businesses, which really take their business to the next level, and which is one of the main reasons why our business customers choose Knowlarity.
So, in your major clientele, would they be the startups itself, Krishnan, or are you also catering to other kinds of businesses?
Over time now, Abha, we have been able to serve a whole range of clients. We have plans for, early stage startups, even customers who are at seed stage of an idea. We have solutions for them. But we have now grown to actually cater to very, very large multinational corporations, Forbes 500 and so on clients, with their intelligent telephone solutions, I would say, inbound, outbound, and so on. So we actually serve the entire breadth. Knowlarity solutions is what I would call a horizontal solution. You can go pick up any industry you want, be it e-commerce, be it classifieds, be it travel, food. There is applications in each and every one of those industries. So we have been lucky enough to, I would say, acquire marquee clients in almost all of these industries.
So what's the revenue model there? Do you work on the SaaS model, for example? Are you able to command, a price for the product, or is it more of a volume game? If you could just run us through that.
Sure, absolutely. We are what I'll call a software as a service business, or the SaaS business as is known. The big value proposition of taking a service from ours is there is no upfront capital expense. Typically, if our clients were to maintain their own voice telephony infrastructure, they would have to go buy hardware, they would have to buy handsets, and then get into very expensive maintenance contracts and so on. The big benefit of ours is that you go entirely capex free and work purely on an operating expense. So you just pay a monthly subscription fee and keep paying month after month after month as long as you're satisfied with our services, and then you go with that. And also the way we price it, it's a really nice range. I think it's very, very affordable if you're, a single person company and you don't have much to spend in terms of telecom infrastructure. And the pricing is such that we grow as you grow. So we perfectly align our success with the success of our clients. And we have seen that happen, actually. We have acquired clients as startups, and today they are some of the most prominent brands you'll see in India.
So give us an idea of your growth plans, how you've already achieved certain scale from when you started, and what your plans are going forward as well. Abha,
that's a good question. I think, we have really grown pretty well over the last 4 or 5 years, and we have over 15,000 customers now, and growing every day. We are presently in about 5 countries. India is our primary focus, and most of our customers are from here. But we have already expanded our operations to Singapore, Philippines, the UAE, and Turkey. And in all of these countries, we are still growing our business. It kind of takes time to scale. The next 2 to 3 years is just going to be very exciting. Growing our business in India, because in India we have hardly scratched the surface. There's 5 million SMBs in India. We are at about 15,000. There's a long way to scale in India and grow. And over and above that, in these various countries and emerging markets, we expect to really capture a significant part of the market in these places. And the amazing thing in many of these countries is we end up being the only player there. This technology is new to them. They've not seen a player like ours, or there's no competitor that we see in these markets. So the future, the next 3 to 5 years, is actually quite bright and quite exciting for us. And the best part is we're doing it based out of India. I think we're happy to be based here in Gurgaon and Bangalore and take this company global.
So, just as you said, you just scratched the surface, Krishnan, and I appreciate that India is a huge market. But do you find in your interaction with some of your clients that they're appreciating the value this brings, or do you also spend a lot of time in just communication and helping them understand what some of this could do for their businesses?
It's a bit of both, Abha, actually. When you're talking to SMBs in India, we are talking about a whole lot of mom and pop businesses all the way to large companies. And a lot of these are traditional businesses. It's relatively easy selling to the newer age internet companies, and we have a significant share of clients in that space. But when you're talking about traditional businesses, it takes a significant level of convincing. We're talking about having them move away from how they've been handling their call volume or doing business into a new cloud-based system. We do spend a fair amount of time to actually accessing this market. They're not looking for the service online, so it's not very easy to just do digital marketing and acquire them. You need to go and find them where they are. So you need to have a pretty extended field force or sales force. Most of them, we have through our partners. But we go and access these clients. So yes, accessing these clients is a big challenge. Once you access them and once you're able to convince them to use the solution, then things get better. And we really, like I said, I think align ourselves with them and try to convince them that you can sign on with a fairly small investment, get started, and then grow. And if you like the service, continue to grow with us. Essentially, that's the story with them.
Any takeaways from your experience so far in the Indian market and how it's changed over the last few years? What's worked for you? What hasn't as an entrepreneur?
As everyone knows, I think the Indian market is a really tough market to operate in. But I think if you're able to kind of learn your way through it, I think it can be incredibly rewarding as well, which is why you see the incredible number of startups that are going here. I think in our space, Abha, I think it's in the B2B space, which is what we occupy in SaaS. I think it's just going to be perseverance. I think it's not going to be easy ride. I think customers need to be educated. Customers need to learn to use the solution. I think while the value proposition is there, it's not always evident to them. So it's going to take a lot of grit and determination and perseverance for anyone to be successful. And I mean, we believe we have shown that in the last 5-6 years and are quite set to be the leader in this space going forward as well.
Thanks so much for joining us on the show today, Krishnan. I'm afraid we've completely run out of time, so we'll have to leave it there. Thanks so much for watching.